Where my fire starters at? GFTV back with another fire flame meltdown. Make sure y'all hit that like button, stomp, step, and stand all over that notification bell when you want the latest. And if you ain't a fire starter, hawker, walker, or stalker yet, what you waiting on, family? Come on over here and subscribe because we stomp, step, and stand on real morals and traditional principalities. And can we all admit ain't nothing morally sound or traditional about the early release of Big Meech inside of a halfway house? Hit the like button, flame up the comment section because we just warming up. Now I'm quite sure we all done heard about Big Meech being released from federal prison into a halfway house down in Miami. For the ones who don't know about Big Meech and BMF and ain't familiar with everything that's going on, you will be. Alright? By the time the show is over with. Now, Big Meech ran a multi-million-dollar criminal organization, okay, that lasted for years, that ultimately caused FBI agents to bring down a federal RICO on his criminal organization, BMF. All right, back in 2008, Big Meech and a lot of his BMF affiliates were sentenced to prison for a very long time. Okay, not to mention Big Meech himself was sentenced to 30 years in prison, y'all. All right, and now the media, the internet is going crazy about the early release of Big Meech from federal custody into the halfway house. But what I find very odd and very strange about this fire starters is that's right, the release of Big Meech inside of a halfway house. Now, what I'm hearing on the back end, y'all, that Big Meech is allegedly suffering from substance abuse, y'all. That's right. Hit the like button, flame up the comment section, because listen here, man. When I first heard this story, I didn't believe it until I started to dig more into it. All right, and then with him coming out into the halfway house, all right, it speaks volumes. Do y'all not know what a halfway house is for? Do y'all not know what it is structured for and why it is set up? For rehabilitation back into society, because you're dealing with a what? Substance abuse problem. Hit the like button, flame up the comment section, because if you know, you know, and if you're familiar, you know how this halfway house shit go. Hit the like button, flame up the comment section. Not to mention, y'all, peep game. All right, this is also the third year, the third season for this BMF situation on Stars. All right, now we all know that BMF has literally become a household name due to the fact of this BMF series that 50 Cent produced, okay, on Stars. Not only that, like I said, y'all, this is also the third year of the season premiere of BMF. Not only that, Big Meech mother also passed this year. All right, and like I said, I find that very odd and very strange because listen, y'all. For the ones who don't know, Big Meech has been trying to get released on an early release for a very long time. All right, he's been trying to get into a halfway house, been trying to get into a transitioning substance abuse program because over the years, man, all right, particularly the last 8 to 10 years, all right, and I'm hearing on the back end, these last 4 or 5 years has been a struggle for Big Meech and his substance abuse in prison. Now, if y'all peep the game, video has been floating around of Big Meech. All right, and we can all admit that Big Meech is not looking the same here at all. All right, basically the same way he went in that motherfucker, the same way he came out. Hit the like button, y'all. Flame up the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Because if you look on the picture to the right, this was the picture that was floating around a few years ago of Big Meech in the middle of his bed. All right, and all of a sudden, all right, he done scribbled up. What's going on? And like I said, if y'all do your research on what a halfway house is all about and what the purpose of it and why people are selected and chosen to go to these particular environments while they're incarcerated, you'll understand exactly what's going on. Now, peep the game also fire starters, hawkers, walkers, and stalkers. As Big Meech's brother also got out about 3-4 years ago. Did he go into a halfway house? No, he did not. All right. Have you ever heard of any other big criminals that got sentenced to time coming home? All right. Transitioning into a halfway house? No, we didn't. For example, Alpo. For example, Freeway Ricky Ross. For example, Rayful Edmond. All right? No, they just do their time, they come home, and they are released. None of these people got transitioned into a halfway house. All right? And the ones that are what? Transition into a halfway house is for certain reasons and certain reasons only. Now, I'm hearing that Big Meech, all right, had a really bad substance abuse problem while he was serving his time in these federal facilities. All right. Some say it's even that fit, if you know what I mean. All right. Some people say it's that fit that Big Meech got hooked on while he was incarcerated. All right. And from the looks of it, this don't look like the same Meech that we just seen about 5-6 years ago on this picture right here. All right. Big Meech looking kind of burnt out. And like I said, man, he needed the help ASAP. All right. Now, something else I want y'all to pay attention to. Hit the like button, flame up the comment section. Let's go.
The life or death, I always tell people, just because this for me is like I could never see nobody else getting the opportunity to play my dad and me not doing it, you know?
Right.
I could never miss that opportunity and not do good enough, I felt like. So I love 50 to death for giving me the opportunity, but he loves me more now that I showed him that I could do it, you know? And I showed him that, and my dad, that like on the line, when they get on the line, like I'm gonna do it, you know?
When the lights
I'm
come
gonna
on.
bring it. And this is not something that just cause me and my dad ain't lived the same lifestyle, like I had real emotions, you know, when he got taken away from me and watching my mom go through it, watch my mom cry, watch the same people that my dad take care of, not take care of my mama, not take care of us when he went away. And 50 ain't even know my daddy. So for him to come and do this is like just showing what type of person he is. And I couldn't let that opportunity pass me by and not kill it. You know, I couldn't let nobody else get my spot. The life or death.
Okay. As we hear, Lil Meech tells his story, how him and his mom were struggling. All right? The whole BMF franchise came crumbling down. Let me explain something to y'all fire starters, hawkers, walkers, and stalkers. Stop on that like button, all right? Before this BMF series came out on Stars, all right, Big Meech was finished. His whole organization was finished. His whole enterprise was finished. He was no longer the Big Meech that everybody was, okay, accustomed to. Not only that, okay, in the streets, all right, nobody was to take care of Lil Meech and his family and his mama and them, all right? But what do you know? Out of the blue, 50 Cent comes out of nowhere and chooses Lil Meech to play this part for this BMF series. And like I said, yo, all right, it wasn't until Lil Meech signed this multi-million-dollar deal with 50 Cent and Stars that he started living this luxurious lifestyle. Okay, hit the like button, flame up the comment section. Let me explain something to y'all. Lil Meech has never lived this lifestyle before, okay, except for when his father was home, and that's when he was very young. He was a little boy, he was a child. All right, when Big Meech went to jail, Lil Meech was 8 years old. All right, 8 years old. All right, this is the first time he's actually living this lifestyle. All right, that his father was actually accustomed to. All right, and like I said, I find it very odd and very strange that now, okay, his father is being released to a halfway house after years of trying to get in the halfway house and into a program due to his dad's substance abuse problem that he caught in prison. And like I said, man, we all know how the BMF moniker goes. Death before dishonor. Do you actually think Lil Meech is ready to give all this up? Alright, because we all know what comes with this type of success. Alright, sacrifices. And like I said, it's very, very suspect that Big Meech is being released on the year of the 3rd season of BMF, like I was explaining to everyone. All right, the 3rd season with the highest ratings ever. Not only that, this is also the year, okay, Big Meech's mother just passed out the blue all of a sudden. All right, y'all flame up that comment section. Let me know what y'all think, because a lot of people is not paying attention to this halfway house situation and what it's all about. All right, now it's different halfway houses, it's different sober homes, it's different Oxford houses. All right, if you know, you know, but they all are facilities for convicts and inmates with recovery, in recovery, for treatment, trying to transition back into society, learning how to cope and deal. You have to give drug tests every week, okay? All right, and not to mention, like I said, the purpose of a halfway house is to serve as a bridge to support network between rehab and independent life. Okay? Supported by staff and peers, residents are encouraged to develop life and social skills to better cope with society and recovery. Understand why Big Meech is being released. Understand why he's in the halfway house, y'all. All right? Y'all let me know what y'all think. Like, share, subscribe. Okay? And always remember, fear the fire and fear the flames. Because listen, don't be blinded by what these people put in our face. As everybody is talking, yeah, he's been released. He's in the halfway. What are you in the halfway house for? Oh, because everyone that I know that ever been in a halfway house. All right? If you know, you know. Always remember, fear the fire and fear the flame. And like I said, death before dishonor. As we done seen the BMF name, the BMF logo, the BMF franchise, literally bring in more revenue than it ever has. All right? And I'm sorry to say this, all right, but Big Meech need to watch himself and watch the people his son is attached to and connected to. Like I said, his son is living a life that his father wasn't able to sustain and continue to provide for him. All that went crumbling, all that went going down the drain. And I won't be surprised if this BMF logo and these initials in the future actually stand for Big Meech Funeral. God fear.
Feel the fire.